Outstanding.
Welcome again to another video. It's a boy Eldorado and Ting. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification button, smash that like button until it turns blue, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and at Facebook at Eldorado Productions. And please do visit my website for a bunch of goodies that I have there. Now for this video, I'll be going to our videos to come. I'll be going through a few of the plugins that I use, and various amount of things. And for this video now, we're going to talk about the Vertigo VSM-3 saturation color box. Now for this particular plugin, it is a master grade saturator plugin, and you can use it to do a wide variety of things. Now, what I'm going to do is go through, the basic controls, and let you hear the before and after with the track and so forth. Why I have it set up, how I have it set up. Now, first, going from left to right, you have the input signal here. You have the global switch. Is like a bypass switch that bypasses everything. You have the second harmonic FET crusher will add warmth and richness to the sound, and you have the third harmonic section, what they call the Xener blender or Zen blender, which introduce coloration, and it can be somewhat bright. Now, going back on the second harmonic FET crusher, you have the drive, the level, the types of filters, the style that you really need it. You can be soft or hard. You have the mix knob for this particular section, and the shape in which it is a low pass filter. You have left, right, mid side. You have parallel or serial, and you have the THD mixer. You can have a balance between, or the balance being pushed to one side and the other. Now the parallel, if you don't understand how parallel or what it means to do something in parallel or serial, in parallel it takes some of the signal and process it and blend it back with the original signal. In serial, it is from the second FET crusher to the third Zen blender, then to the output. So one sound into the other, then the output. In parallel, it is like taking some of the sound, processing it, and blending it back with the original signal. So that's why I have this the mix knob here to the amount of drive that the distorted signal that you really need, and the sound source that you're affecting. On the right side, you practically have the same control. You have the mix between two. You can listen to the monitoring. You can listen to the second or the third, or as I said before, both, or you can turn it off, and you can do mid-side processing, or you can solo up. You can solo up the mid different from the side, or you can turn it off. You have the output link, in which it is left and right, although it shows you one input and two outputs here between left and right. As I said before, this is a master grade saturator plugin, but you can use it on individual stuff. Now for this one, me always focus mostly on vocals, in which a lot of people have problems mixing vocals are what you can put on vocals. So for this example, I'll be using vocals. So mute this. Select a section of the song here. We'll bypass the effects and turn on this one only, and bypass this also. So I play it without the plugin enable.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see.
Turn off this.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done.
With.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done.
Alright, so the settings that I have here is I want it full track, because when it's on track here, it can sound a little bit weird, and you have different section where it can be focused, but I need it on the full track, and I shaved off some of the top because I didn't really want the highs to get affected by this saturator plugin, because it was already recorded good. I just want to touch it up a little bit more, adding some characteristic to the vocals. But I'm going to play around with it and let you hear some extreme settings so you can get an idea of how this plugin sound.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put.
So I'm just going to reset it.
Come tell us some boy.
And we're going to use it in parallel, but 100% the second. Monitor this alone.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Come tell us some boy. Anything me see.
I remember a wider section of the song, so sound really confusing.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for someone, she lying if she tell you she fine, cause she tell
so
me
this is the process signal.
Not even press. Step in and me make every neck a ton. If in your mind you got style, you're blind, just check out to fly when you're done. Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for someone, she lying if she tell you she fine, cause she tell me a dumb. Look what me got on in a TV press. Step in and me make every neck a ton. If in your mind you got style, you're blind, just check out to fly when you're done.
So as I can hear, turn off the monitoring. Come on.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for someone, she lying if she tell you she fine, cause she tell me a dumb. Look what me got on in a TV press. Step in and me make every neck a ton. If in your mind you got style, you're blind, just check.
So make you hear the mids of this signal, monitor it.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh.
Out.
Me diva try on, me put on me done.
Side signal of this. Nothing on the side.
But try on, me put on me done. Image a crime.
So push out the mix some more.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done.
So as you can hear, it adds some weight to the lows of the vocal.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for someone, she lying if she tell you she fine, cause she tell me.
So as I can hear, it adds more weight, to the vocal in a very aggressive way, as Homie demonstrated. But you can use the mix knob here.
Come tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for someone, she lying if she tell you she fine, cause she tell me a dumb. Look what me got on in a TV press. Step in and me make every neck a ton. If in your mind you got style, you're blind, just check out to.
As you can hear, it adds some weight to it. So I'll leave this setting as is, I'm gonna put this in the middle, and no, just put it 100% right. Me disable this, enable this section.
Come me tell us some boy. Anything me see.
Focus on full track.
Come me tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for some man, she line if she tell you she fine, cause she tell me a dumb.
We take off some of the highs.
Come me tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for some man, she line if she tell you she fine, cause she tell me a dumb. Look what me got on in a TV press. Step in and me make.
Alright, me just switch it to high.
Come me tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done.
So as you can hear, it get a little bit more eerie and a little bit more, pronounced.
Come me tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for some man, she line if she tell.
Alright, so we just blend it with the two of them.
Come me tell us some boy. Anything me see, me put on me fresh. Me diva try on, me put on me done. Image a crime for some man, she line if she tell you she fine, cause she tell me a dumb. Look what me got on in a TV press. Step in and me make every neck a ton. If in your mind you got style, you blind.
So as I can hear, it adds, brightness in which the weight, but the mix now between the two, me put it more to the third harmonics, and you get the best of both worlds. So with this plugin, it has some very complex routing behind what you're seeing. So it gonna take you a while to really grasp this plugin, but it is a very phenomenal plugin. Now, if I did use it in a mastering situation, it would be hard for me really demonstrate how versed this plugin is, because in a mastering stage, say you're going to want to use things in a subtle way, so really affect the whole nature of the sound and change it completely, because you don't really need that in a mastering stage. So as you can hear, it's a very nice and versatile plugin, and I will be going into more plugins that I use to do my mixes or on other individual tracks, but mostly I will be focusing on on the vocals. So thanks for watching again. This is a tutorial demonstration video about the VSM-3 from Plugin Alliance. You can rent the bundle if you want, or whatever the case may be, but it is a great plugin to add more weight and more pronounced sound to your vocal, kind of thicken it up, widen it up a little bit more, make your vocal more present. So thanks for tuning in again. It's your boy Eleron. I hope you really like this video. If you do, smash that like button, leave some comments below, tell me what you really think, support, stuff like that, and I'll catch you in the next video. Thank you. Peace out.